Offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. And the defense makes some adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return.
Will take over. First and 10.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Ball handed off. Here's the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
Toss play to the outside. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Oh, he's looking to throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. He's got some room and some blockers here. steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance of interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And the Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. QB to the tight end for a completion. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Close to the tight end. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they pick up the first half at 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
And the Noles line up with a first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
No problem with PNT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Florida State, 10.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Miami offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the back now goes in motion. They'll try the right here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense jumps on the ball as a turnover. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it. They can't slow him down. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Quick throw caught on the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
23, Florida State, 17.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Miami offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 10. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown for the U. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 9.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Here's the option play. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
58, Florida State, 17.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Powerful running here. The ball is loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
You know, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense has got the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Touchdown, Canes. And this one is getting ugly. A quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Florida State, 17.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Runs right over the defender. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions.
Football comes out. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play at that corner.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Send the back in motion. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Miami. And the beatdown continues.
Miami, number 1, with the catch in the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Here's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
72, Florida State, 17.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. That's a bullet over the middle. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown for the U. And the route is on.
Touchdown, Miami. Number 11, hauls it in the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Miami 79, Florida State 17.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And your Florida State Seminoles will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and a chance of interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Intercepted by Florida State. And the Seminoles take over 1st and 10.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Takes the handoff. It's Price. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him about the 14. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Let's be honest, all wins